Meta spike. Earnings.
Mac OS client in public beta.
Addedly, Shastina, good morning, good morning. I thought they fixed this, but it looks like my
WhatsApp released something.
is back on. It is.
Wall Street Journal says Meta Platforms revenue hit from Apple privacy changes began to ebb in early Q4.
Earnings February 1st from what my charts show.
Reels gained traction with users. According to internal documents, Meta has ramped up use of AI for ad targeting, Reels recommendations. That according to internal documents from the Wall Street Journal, META.
Charlie said something about Wall Street Journal and privacy documents or something LOL.
Good morning, good morning. Good luck, good luck.
Good morning, good morning.
Oh, Looney, what's going on, man? Happy Friday. Just hoping we can get some trades today. I'm not saying I might FOMO into something with some small size today
MSFT,
if I see it,
Microsoft
but
getting a pop to the high, now
might.
248.99.
Yeah, I saw Meta. I actually had it up. It's one of the 4 tickers that I have up when I first open up my software. We shall see. We shall see. I got a little bit more sleep last night, so that helps. Hello. Just in time.
Yeah. See what we get today.
Pulled a decent set, series set, whatever you want to call it, last night. It's a 658 or something like that. I had a 4-bagger going into the 10th.
30 seconds.
The lanes were actually really tough
open.
last night. But I had a 4-bagger going into the 10th the first game, and I freaking split. Ended up with a 185. I could have maxed at 215, so it was a pretty crap ending. Or it wasn't 215. It was 210. No, 212. No, I can't do math. What's 15 minus 8? It's 7. 207. Next game I threw a 251. I had 9 in a row after an open in like the 3rd, and then the last game I threw like a 207. I think. The lanes are really hard though. The 9 in a row is a lot of lucky hits. But anyways, let's get it. Good luck. Stay safe. All that good stuff. Don't do anything silly.
Dow Jones down 0.02% after the open. NASDAQ down
You
down
know it's
0.33%,
bad
S&P
when the
500
trade
down
idea
0.22%.
scanners don't go crazy. For the first 5 seconds, they literally said like
Coming
2
up at 10,
tickers.
Michigan consumer sentiment
Uh,
for January.
like I expect
Expecting
ISW to be more selective.
64.6.
That's kind of the whole point of ISW is they just give you the premium, the cream of the crop. But TI will spit out a little bit more, and I mean it didn't it didn't do anything. Holy crap. That's not a good sign. Not a good sign at all.
SI, Silvergate Capital, shares getting a little
I was
pop here after
actually-
the open company announced earlier that it was suspending its dividend on its Series A preferred stock. Shares traded lower on that news, now rebounding here after the open.
TSLA
That's
little
Sandy,
scoop.
India.
I was actually hoping with the SPY holding up the way that it was that we'd get a decent little couple decent movers this morning. This is a pretty good scoop there on Tesla, right off yesterday's highs. SPY's currently going up. You would think that this should go with it.
Mark 34K.
AXP, American Express, hitting 168.39 now, up almost 8%
really fighting
after the
to
company
Go up
out
with
with
the SPY here.
strong guidance for the full year, and
Although it did make this entire
increasing its
move without the
dividend.
SPY, so
American Express shares
I
at
guess.
168.36 now. Alpha X-ray pop-up.
TSLA with a lock.
this mark we only have
Watching PGen.
we had
Doesn't really have any
35,000 shares. Now we only got 26,000.
Poll orders out 0.85-ish.
Closer to 2. 190.
QNCX.
Shares of Goodyear dropping to the lows now, $10.75.
BZFD go
Company
go go.
announcing it's cutting its workforce by 5%. That's Gulf Tango.
QNCHWY.
And there goes Tesla.
LOL TSLA. TSLA MO dollar.
BZFD ran right into yesterday's high.
QNCX.
Nope.
QNCX. 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 QNCX.
Wow, BZFD getting spanked.
shorts on XPEV?
Like 4,000 shares, so no.
XPEV 4K.
QNCX. QNCX.
That was not a good candle for BZFD.
QNCX. 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 AI. QNCX.
AI up, I guess.
Watching AI
QNCX.
volume kind of sucks.
Oh, no. No, no, yeah, for me.
CVV nibble, love the daily, will be a swing, fingers crossed can get some volume in there.
AUVI.
You have XBEV? Looks like it could get
No.
interesting. Yeah.
No, I'm doing
NVVE through too fast please.
AUVI.
287 KTB. Yup.
AI.
AI could get a push over 1590 or so.
AUVI.
Preferably
Yeah.
over 16, it would be nice, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Morning, AJ. Watching Iova as well.
Yeah, no, they think I'm that way.
IOVA up.
AXP American Express continue to make new highs now, up almost 9%. Alpha X-ray pop-up.
X-ray pop-up. AXP. That's a huge company. Huge.
AI start. BZFD outmost, met.
This AI, my FOMO is like, start it, start it.
I know. I actually had an order out at 1585, but they took it off.
HOLO, microcloud hologram was
Now my
halted
FOMO is going to be like, you
on a
idiot,
circuit
you
breaker,
idiot.
Hotel Oscar Lima Oscar. Shares at $10.65. HOLO.
Hollow and TB. Uhu, at Diego.
AUVI.
FFIE plenty.
Nice spike there on AUVI. Don't have any shares there, but so you think I can use the weekend loony to catch up on some sleep? I wish. I wish that was a thing. The worst part is we were supposed to get some help from the grandparents watching one of our kids. And then one of them came down with COVID. So that's no longer happening. This AI, I'd want to see like 1620 area now. Is what I'd be looking for. Definitely would want to see the pop through 16.
NVBE $.
Still going around? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check this.
What you guys watching?
Nothing. Well, I'm watching AI, but it's not open enough yet.
I made a little bit on shop, but nothing to write home about.
But you're already home, so why
No.
would you have to write home anyway?
Nah, I don't. I just leave a,
AI.
like I can leave a note in the kitchen or something. Huh.
Come on, AI. Do it.
Do I want to look at AI?
I don't know.
Hmm,
Terrible.
Box. Just crossed
AI
over 200.
16.20
Got
plus
a gap
BLS.
to fill to 1780-ish.
Karen.
It's in that gap right now. That's kind of interesting.
I just got in.
HOLO resuming trade now after a circuit breaker halt. Hotel Oscar Lima Oscar.
Order filled.
AI.
I'm in with ya.
Good luck, people.
FOXO.
Look at the spy.
Spy
Start.
is climbing.
AI, C3 AI spiking to the highs, up 2.5% now on volume. Alpha India.
IBKR.
Order partially filled.
Oh, I was on the
Order
bid
filled.
like 3 times there at 1602. Didn't get filled, so I dragged it up.
FOXO.
I'm annoyed, but whatever.
It was at 16.
Well, I kept a little bit, like very
AI couple locks.
small leftovers.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Still haven't seen O2 print. There, oh, maybe there? I don't know. Oh, there it goes.
CNN.
Oh, there it goes. So would have got filled, but that's okay. Wasn't gonna.
Yeah, right there.
It was like trying to bounce there. Were you really at 16 and went to 16005?
Yes.
Oh Jesus. I don't know how you could ever use whole numbers. That'll never be something I do. Not unless I have like if I'm like the big order that it has to eat through,
CNN up.
then I can understand. But
Plenty.
because then the volume will naturally come to it. But if I'm just the
There was a bunch of stuff at 16, so I said, okay, I'll go to 16 because if it starts to hit it, it'll hit it and then bounce off it,
yeah.
but never hit it. I debated at 1602 also, but
AKAN.
take it when it got back down there, but
CNN.
didn't do it.
I still have
I-
my leftovers, which I can just restart.
INTC, Intel getting a pop here on some volume. India November Tango Charlie.
was hoping to get the bigger move down, like back towards 1560.
Yeah. Yeah.
AI cut. CNN nibble.
Coin doing-
FOXO.
Coin's going up a lot.
AI.
Order filled.
SIA.
KERN, Akerna shares are open. After that merger announcement, $2.21 now.
Kern NTB.
26%.
FOXO.
That's Kilo Echo Romeo November.
Tried to get an ad up there, but didn't get. Now maybe it will.
Yeah, look at the SPY. Camera.
Yeah.
BZFD.
PCFD.
AI.
BZFD LOL. BZFD back in, late alert.
Guess I should have took it off. Literally came down, bounced
Long.
off my new average.
MGI.
Yes, am long since pre-MKT post in the most amazing chat room ever, Team ISW.
AI, C3 AI making new highs now, 1656, up about 10%. That's Alpha India.
AIRND2.
SIA.
What the SI-A? What the heck is that? Never seen a dash in a ticker.
WHO says last week almost 40,000 deaths were reported to the WHO, more than half from China. In total, over the past 8 weeks, more than 170,000 deaths have been
Waterfield.
reported. Actual numbers much higher.
AI nibble. AI start.
HAS Hasbro seeing continued volume in Hasbro. Share is moving here at 61.30, down about 4%.
CNEY.
Company reporting that it that will cut 15% of its workforce. That was yesterday. Also announced preliminary results. That's Hotel Alpha Sandy.
SIA.
Ones like this are so annoying.
DOYU. Mark.
IBN,
AI.
ICC Bank, India Bravo November, the March 21 call sweep active.
Mark.
Just gonna probably wait now. I mean, I'm not even that heavy, but I'm probably just gonna wait and let it do like a... I'll wait for like a backside entry or something unless it makes like a real move.
CNEY. Mark. 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 Mark.
Carrot big co grinding, careful all.
Mark. Mark.
AI dollar on way.
This hair's coming from.
SIA.
Looking at Jag.
I'm in
CNY.
AI.
What's your average?
I was
right
in
now?
a long. I'm all out. I went the
SIA.
opposite.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Hells yeah.
She's dropped me now. I think she needs to pull back, so that's good for you guys.
Cut it right there. Too much
Still think this
grinding.
thing's probably
Order
going
filled.
higher just
AI
'cause
dollar.
it's broken over all this resistance. Why not?
SIA.
I don't see why it would stop here. There's really nothing there on the daily to say this is the end of the move. But pullbacks are needed. Ooh, PDD.
Yeah, PDD. I was watching it and I'm like, I can't. It's over.
Mark.
I'm not calling it.
Mark. 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 Mark.
Spread's not too bad on it, actually.
Mark. CNY.
Out all AI.
SIA.
Everybody out of the AI safely.
I'm still in it,
So,
but leftovers. Not gonna
Hmm.
hurt me.
Getting grindy vibes, just
Oh, it's
Same.
yeah. I had the grindy vibes from a couple
They
minutes
good?
after I got in.
Yeah,
hmm
me too.
It's not your typical like flying up move.
AKAN. BBPR.
Hmm.
BBPR. BBPR.
Made some big pushes today. Obviously, this buy is being beast mode.
Michigan consumer sentiment. We 64.9.
Hmm?
Consensus was 64.6 for Michigan consumer sentiment.
CNEY.
S&P futures currently are moving lower now. $40.74.50.
CNEY up.
Oh, that quick bath and break for this guy.
BTB, BitBrother increased
Order
its
cancelled.
investment in blockchain field and entered brokerage agreement to purchase 400 mining rigs with estimated hash rate of 40,000 TH per S. That's Bravo Tango Bravo. Futures now bouncing here.
This just feels like a fake out breakout.
Buy
Let's see what
dropping
it
and then
does.
popping.
Yeah. Still green though for the day.
Yeah. Dude, if this spy can level out, that'll be terrific.
Pending home sales
Nothing I'd want more.
for December 2.5% versus 0.9% expected.
Order filled. Order cancelled.
Stops at the highs. Be red on the trade overall, but this is what it is. I think, right? 43. Yeah, it'd be pretty close. I go right to it.
IBKR.
Order filled.
Give it a little more of my money.
No one runs for me today. Just baby,
See if we can get the move back
I
down.
like
baby
real quick.
moves.
But I didn't have any
What's
short XPAV, but you guys didn't have shorts really. and we didn't have
CEN and
shorts.
meh, out all.
Nah.
It was a
Actually,
great
it's
move. It would have been 25 cents.
Do the old double fake out breakout.
Yeah.
It just feels like it doesn't want to go too much higher.
Be in chop mode now.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I
Like
can't
everything
make it.
else.
Can't make it do.
Dude, the last few days.
do
Lots
the
of chop.
thing.
Not my favorite.
Spread's kind of annoying too, because I'm gonna have to get out without the bid ever getting up there if it does get up there. Which now it is starting to feel like it wants to.
Order cancelled. Order
All
filled.
out of AI.
BTYX.
Probably fucking top ticked it.
So you end up green overall or red overall? with all
Nah,
the trades?
I kind of doubled down on it there, expecting that to be a fake out, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, at least not yet. It's the old double fake out.
RDFN up,
Another effing
70-ish gets
Shopify.
interesting.
FOXL.
I gotta quit watching this thing. I gotta hate the way that stock trades. That's one of those.
I need to just walk away.
Alright, Jaggy. Talk to me, girlfriend. What are you watching?
S&P
nothing.
futures now 40.85.75 the high, up
Order partially filled.
Started looking
9.
red.
Order filled.
It sucks.
I am watching things that nobody else will care about, so, but I'll tell you. I'm watching AMD and Coin.
I was watching Coin earlier.
I like what Coin's doing. It's kind of at the top of this range, so if it gets a nice push and reject, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, I'll be right back. She needs help downstairs.
Cuckoo. Damn, the SPY, dude, it keeps grabbing everything and just taking them with it. That's all that's happening today.
Yeah, this just doesn't want to break down.
Is your boy Tomas in the room today?
SPY spiking.
I'm here.
You quiet, sir.
Ain't much going on. And
You didn't take the AI trade?
it's in chat.
No, I didn't see it. I don't really look at the chat much.
S&P futures
I got a
continuing
few
to pop
times,
here,
huh?
40, 90, 50 now,
Yeah, 2 times.
following the strong housing data.
Hmm. The coin on the daily is just in a massive consolidation mode, but it's kind of scary to short it because today could be the day it breaks out. Let's see what happens.
HKD spike.
Just want to get
Amula.
below 60. Trying to be patient with it, but it's being annoying. I mean, if we could get the breakdown to 50, I feel like we could get a nice pullback, but it doesn't feel like it wants to do it just yet.
Docs.
W kinda up.
$60, we should hopefully get a decent little push down. Just can't do it.
Shop. HKD cha-ching on the way.
Please give us the 50 test.
Order cancelled. Order filled.
Take half just to be safe. Get the just to push down. Here.
HKD.
Whoa.
It wouldn't even let me take 100 shares.
I can't even take
GP
100
issues.
shares of HKD, by the way. Just letting you know.
Let's say, let me guess. It says 100, but it's 1,000.
It said 40.
LOL out B/E.
It said
Wouldn't let me take another 100.
46,000 or something.
Some of us
Didn't
are long.
expect to be able
Just
to
saying.
on that crazy ass
What a
thing.
joke.
That does
I
not
tried to
surprise
short
me.
it pretty much right at the high there, but I didn't get filled.
As it said, no shit for you. And things a little crazy, bro.
HKD, MTD Digital's new movies. My first have made to commence shooting, and the trading floor confirmed complete
Too
lineup
risk
for
it for
filming
short.
next. Hotel Kilo Delta.
Watching W.
HKD is too risky for me on the short side.
Shares of AMTD Digital spiking on that press release. Hotel Kilo Delta.
I just saw the W is on Regina once
AMTD
again.
also moving with that. Alpha Michael Tango Delta.
W, what you doing, girl?
HKD.
That's crazy.
Leaking it out.
Order cancelled.
Thought it was spready. I
Nice.
tried to get filled at 44 on the ass, but didn't get
Re-HKD.
filled. I'm gonna wait now, see if it can go through 50.
Fucking A. Let's see.
Order
create
filled.
auto drawing, cross it below, whatever, done.
Lock
FOXO.
and trail on AI. Back in the green, but I guess unless it goes back down to 1560, or it won't be that much of green.
Out all HKD for now.
HKD. ACQR.
This W feels like it might want to pop up through the $0.50.
AUVI.
LNT on AI. Waste of a trade unless it fades.
GDRX. AUVI.
Ow.
FOXO.
DDD curling.
W would have worked. Never got fills.
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Maybe if you had shares and plenty of buying power on HKD.
HKD?
Yeah, made a nice spike.
Oh, yeah, made a big spike. Yeah, no, I have nothing on that still.
I tried to get up, or I tried to get 100 shares of it, and it declined me due to buying power issues.
Jesus.
I got back in AI, by the way. I've locked it in. I'll be green no matter
TSLA
what at
and
this
CNX
point, but
spike in volume.
still
Shares
basically
right now.
a waste of a trade unless it
Carrot
goes back
bullish.
towards
High
16.
$16.67, up 2 3/4%. That's Charlie November X.
Pretty annoyed on that one. I had several chances to just kind of lock that one in and kept messing with it like an idiot.
And me too.
It's bored, I guess. Assuming it's going to probably come down to this 25 area and bounce again. VWAP's there, previous resistance. That's where it bounced to go back up that last
Kind
time.
up.
FRPT, Fresh Pet, getting a spike
Done
in
messing
volume.
BZFD.
Foxtrot Romeo Papa Tango. FRPT.
Another YOLO HKD. Carrot with a couple locks. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, look, it bounced.
W's
Wait, where
kind of
is
a
it?
grinder too,
Yeah,
honestly. Like I know you were trying to
that
get
one's
into it, but I'm
always
like, it's
grinding.
probably good you didn't get into it because I don't think that's
I
really
mean,
gonna
I'd
be.
already be out. I would have just been looking
I
for the whole
know,
dollar
but
retest.
you would have traded a trade that's not your trade.
I mean, it made a nice pop there. I was hoping it went through 60.50.
I don't see one candle that looks bigger than another, but I believe you.
I got up to my bands on a $60 stock.
I get you. Yeah, you use those bands and stuff too.
Kind.
I'm watching coin.
That just looks choppy though.
Right now, if we could get a push up and reject, I think it'll come all the way back down. Then we be trading in a range,
FOXO.
but it won't push up. This won't push through this previous high.
FOXO.
Amazon's back over 100.
Amazon strong. Nah, I'm gonna take this shop off because I can hate the way it trades.
Out all HKD.
Yeah, Amazon. It's a decent move. Weirdly, the thing doesn't have a ton of range, like for the price of it.
Yep.
Like a buck and a half for $100 stock. That's kind of weak sauce. BDD's got a ton, but that thing's kind of wacky.
You still in AI, Tim? Or did it knock you out?
No, I'm still in. I was using the pivot candle idea. First candle to make a new high.
FOXO. FOXO. CYXT.
CYXT 29K.
HKD going back
9
home.
pennies on the way.
CDLX.
FOXO if you got M.
Thomas, you are roboting, sir. At least on my end.
Still? Am I roboting?
Good.
I'm good. It might have been the ISW robot you heard in the background.
Oh, did you say something?
I was holding the mic down when it was talking.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was that. Maybe I heard an actual robot.
Yeah, you heard an actual robot.
All right.
No, that was just Steve.
Steve popped in. How guy is how I die.
Think we can get to 1567? Make the full round trip? I'm gonna attempt to hold this. I was thinking about maybe just I'll take half off at 16 if it gets there. then see if we can let the rest of it keep going. Kind of my thought process.
FOXO.
QGEN Kiagen, Bloomberg reported earlier that Kiagen is weighing a stake sale in its $1 billion bioinformatics arm. That from Bloomberg. Quebec Golf Echo November. Shares off the highs now, 49.74. Quebec Golf Echo November.
TK.
At this point, you would think it has to go test 16. I mean, all these people are underwater. You know they're going to be selling.
FOXO, Foxo Technologies halted on a circuit breaker at the highs. Foxtrot Oscar, X-Ray Oscar.
Order filled.
LNT AI down to leftovers. AI trail. $15.65 final spot I am looking for.
Just annoyed. I mean, yeah, I made a smidge of money on it, but I'm just annoyed at how I played it. I shouldn't have added so big here. I probably should have just been completely out here once I realized it was grinding. And then if I really wanted to, I could have got back in on the backside, but I wouldn't have had to because I would have made more than I'm going to end up probably making had I just took it off. Like, just now look at all the commissions I've added. I'm just not happy with how I played it. I'm somewhat happy with my patience on the rest of this, so can't really complain too much. I think I did the right thing, taking the half off front and the $half, so we didn't let it all go back up. Got some when we figured it was going to bounce, which it did, and then just try to hold on for the rest, and then obviously take some off at a key area in case it does want to bounce from there, and then look for the rest to just continue back down towards that previous resistance. Now, only if we could just hold our full size looking for this, but again, you don't know when it's going to fade and when it's going to go back through the highs. You just don't. But the odds are now that we're down below this key area that it had here at 25, I have a good feeling that will fade just because, I mean, look at the volume. All the volume is up here, so you have a lot of people underwater. So even if you get people averaging down, that's going to bring their average down, you know, closer to these areas, and then they're going to just look to get out break even at this point, which is going to continue the selling pressure. So that's the idea behind trying to hold the rest of this. I would have liked to hold the full shares, but again, key area, this thing has been known to get bought up pretty quick if it wants to be, so didn't want to risk letting it come all the way down here,
Russian
which is a great move,
gasoline to be
and
sent
just
to
letting it all go back up.
Pakistan
That would be kind of silly.
as EU import
Could I
ban
add it
looms.
back now? I could, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to let it roll. Actually gonna go grab a drink. Be right back.
EAF I like the chart but thin, lots to borrow there, go 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 thing.
FOXO resuming trade. Foxtrot Oscar X-ray
FOXO.
Oscar. Hitting $1.14, up 100% now.
CVV starting to speed up, worth an eye in background.
Company on January 12th announced a merger agreement.
That daily is pretty awesome.
GM, General Motors. Share is near moving back towards the highs now, seeing the
FRGT7K.
February $39 calls. That's Golf Michael.
FOXO.
AJ, that was some pretty quick ads there. All right, let's see if my theory proves correct. All the people that possibly average down, see if they sell into this move up here.
FOXO.
GM, General Motors, popping to the highs now, 37.51. Golf Michael. FOXO halted again.
FOXO halt.
Shares at $1.29.
I'll be stalking this one.
AAPL, the information reporting Apple is devising software to help anyone build AR apps to drive headset sales. That's Alpha Papa Lima.
Harp up. Go go go. Carrot.
So far, has done what I thought. I'd like to see it come back down and lower our stop to 37. Like it's using that previous bounce point a little bit. Trying to anyway. Hoping for a little bit more of a attempt at a pullback there before trying to go higher, but let's see. That was a lot of volume that came in there.
CYXT. AUVI.
It's an interesting candle. Most volume it's had all day in one candle, and it was on that guy. Really don't know how to read that. It could be somebody just selling a huge position. They averaged down at 16 and just got out of the position. I mean, here we go again. Another biggest candle. We're not really moving.
TSLA getting a pop
interesting.
here now, 166.54.
Tesla. Back to the moon.
Tesla shares now up 3.85%. Tango Sandy Lima Alpha.
If this does
Seeing
start to move
the,
down lower,
weekly
though, I mean, I can't. I mean, if we can get under the 16,
167.5
17
calls.
now, with all that volume there, I mean, it just, yeah, I don't really see how this can't go lower. Now you got all this underwater. Anything that bought in here underwater. Later, AJ.
TSLA took some there.
It's foxes. Soon.
FOXO.
GE Hitachi signs contract for first North American small modular reactor. That's Golf Echo.
I was thinking about adding there and just using this as my stop, but we'll just let it go.
FOXO.
In theory, I still could. but-
FOXO start.
FOXO.
FOXO shares resuming.
46. It's 18-cent alt. Let's see.
145, $100.46 at the highs on Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray Oscar.
Could be 20 cents, I guess.
The eye's working for you. Got back to green.
Yeah.
Order filled.
He's not happy about it.
Well,
FOXL halted. FOXO.
Yeah.
Foxtrot Oscar. X-ray Oscar now halted on the way down at $1.18.
Hoo, at Diego. We.
I'm along this coin.
You got in it?
Yeah, average 28. I just took some out at the top there, but
Hoo, at Diego. Hell yeah, Diego.
rejection here is not what
I think either this is going to break back down towards 16 and hopefully move lower.
Someone took it.
Stop power through that.
NTB. Just you, brother, no shares here. WEJO up.
Hey, Joe.
NBV.
NVVE back at highs. Go 2 plus.
And it's got room to at least over 57. If it breaks through there, we should get a good rippy rip.
I was like, why is that so zoomed in?
Open worth I, plenty.
Good wine coming in.
One of these days, guys, I'll get one of these faders that
I gotta go back down.
gets all the way down to that previous resistance. One day.
Yeah.
One day.
Order filled.
Today is not that day.
All out AI.
Ukraine's prime minister says 5 high voltage substations were hit during Russian air attacks on Thursday.
FTCH.
Yeah, how I feel too. Just break out, just go. Oh, AI popped up again.
Yeah, I'm all out of it.
Yep. And you turn it into a green one, at least.
Well, it was green, and then I turned it into a red one, and then I turned it back green, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I knew it was green, then he went red. Now you're back green.
Yeah.
Now quit messing with it unless it actually goes through the moon.
Still watching me, even though your husband's online.
All right, coin. Oh my lord, it keeps getting up here and then just boop.
I don't even know where I'd want this now, to be honest. I know there is it's in the gap fill on the daily, 1786. So if it were to run again, I'd probably be looking for that area. Pretty key area actually under it as well. This 1740. Yeah. I'll leave the line on there. Lots of lines.
FOXO shares resuming trading now at $1.17, up 131% off the highs around $1.46. That's Foxtrot Oscar, X-Ray Oscar.
Need to start my chicken and rice.
IMBI.
This is a nice one though. This looks like it could explode. I would
Which one?
imagine this is trapped coin. I think this has trapped a lot of shorts in it. And if you look at how it moved today, it never really gave really a great pullback. So anybody who did short this is probably subs in it. Or gonna start covering, which that's what I would hope for at the moment. There we go. I gotta take a little bit off day. Alright, I'm down to my proverbial leftovers. That was my big winner, dude. I've been waiting for one all day. W just shot back up to the highest.
RDFN closer, worth I for the go go go.
Going through this level, who's got some room?
VVPR.
Coin moving well.
This is high, this-
Oh yeah, no, true. I'm in there too. I'm in his stream. I'm just not talking. I'm gonna start my.
VVPR. VVPR.
All right. I'm just putting the stop end down below 57.
VVPR. CYXT. VVPR.
What you watching, Timmy?
He's not at his desk.
This W looks kind of cray, dude. Like it might rip. I don't know.
EXPI.
What are you watching, Thomas?
Nada.
Nada. How's the trading from home going?
Well, market stinks, so I was hoping for a whole lot more.
Oh, I just got stopped out, but yay! I am up pretty decent. For me, the market hasn't been too shabby lately. I mean, I had a few crappy days this week, but honestly, even those days, like after going back over them, I could have made money. Like if I took trades that I saw, but the coin yesterday was a big letdown because or was it W? Hold on, I don't remember which one it was. Let's see here. I want to say it was coin. No, it was coin. It moved right up to the place where I wanted to short it, but it did it in pre-market, so it opened up there, and that
S&P
just threw me for a
futures
loop,
falling near
dude.
40.70.
Which it shouldn't. That should not.
your weight each time.
That should not throw me.
Then once you it's like 12-week programs, so you finish.
But I mean,
one
that right
program,
there
you
would have
do
made my
a
whole
little bit
day.
harder program, and so on and so forth.
I am learning that you can find something to trade almost
Forbes
every single
reporting
day.
Hawley demands Biden administration enforce bill banning TikTok from federal
Live for 30
devices.
seconds, rest for 2 minutes. Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Their stock's moving $3, $4, $5. You should be able to make some money.
HTH is trying, but it's just a little slow. Train for an hour, which includes 20 minutes of
Check it
HIIT
out.
cardio. What is that? High intensity interval
This
training?
might be the fail on this one.
Well, yes, I'm very focused on my diet, but I was like hitting walls. So I do have an advisor through my First Form eating app, which I track everything through. So we've been trying a few different things. One of them was adding in just more low intensity cardio and basically hitting 10K steps on each day. And then also I changed a couple little things in my diet and still working on
EXPI.
that. It's been working though. Just not as fast as I would like, which is always the case. Market making a little move to the downside here now.
VVPR. VVPR.
We might go a little past 11 today because I really want another trade going into the weekend. So we'll see. So these overnight oats, really healthy, really good for you. 440 calories for this big thing, and it fills me up for a good while, which is one of the positives. The only downfall is it takes up a lot of the carbs that I have allotted for my day, and it doesn't have a lot of protein, so I'm going to be messing with the recipe here shortly to try to come up with something that tastes almost as good as this one does, but maybe a little less carbs and a little bit more protein.
AUVI. EXPI.
Yeah, I know, Zach. I would love to have abs one day. That's like a long-term goal. Just to have abs.
IMBI.
Do you have abs addedly? My problem is I started as an old, overweight, single dad with a broken back. So it's been a battle. since I started last June. But hey, down over 25 pounds and still going while putting on a little bit of muscle. Can't complain overall. We all have abs. I mean, technically they are there. Decom.
VVPR.
I see you clicking your mic, Devin, but I can't hear a word you're saying.
I just took it. I don't know.
It's going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
But me saying I have abs is like
See
me
that?
saying
That's weird.
I won't get tapped in Tarkov ever again.
VVPR.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know, mate. You got something in the background? Maybe it's picking up background noise?
It's totally quiet. That's weird. And they got the noise suppression thing on.
I hate how everything moves these days.
Get off of Pornhub. Quit breathing heavy.
Spy taking a little hit, huh? Got a long ways to go to get back to 400, though.
VVPR.
Cervix.
VVPR.
I mean CVX.
VVPR. VVPR. VVPR.
Watching VVP.
You have defined abs? Like defined as in if someone were to say that muscle group they are defined as abs, or defined as in you could see them.
VVPR. VVPR.
Just wanted to move up to like 82, 83. Come on.
What did you do today, Tim? I haven't checked in yet.
VVPR up.
I'm assuming you're still on.
VVPR running out of shares quick.
VVPR.
Running out of shares quick.
Yeah, probably gonna have to pass. Had 230,000 when I pulled it up. It's already down to 85.
Ah! I made 89 cents more than you, Tim. Suck it.
VVPR. 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 VVPR.
Who's the better trader? That's right. It's the guy with 89 extra cents.
CYX.
You have a notebook for it? Yeah, I use the app for that. I actually put it, so I have the workout app, which stores it all automatically. And then I take a picture of my workout from that day, and I put it in my food app too, where my advisor can see what I do and all that.
Started with 230K,
this market right now
down
is
to
just-
78K. Started with 230K, down to 78K.
Notebook's going back years. Were those beneficial at all? Maybe just to look back and see where you came from?
Block.
S&P
No
futures
position passing.
continuing to
VWAP.
fall here now, 40.63.
Dollar block. No. How'd I know? LOL.
I don't even think I would have got filled because I was looking to hit the ask and it was like it jumped up to 82, and I mean maybe I get filled at like 80. No, I wanted it through 80 and it never really gave me a good opportunity. I mean, I could have put the order out, but the halt price started going up. The shares were starting to disappear. I didn't want to mess with it. Wonder if AUVI is moving.
RELI, 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 AUVI, 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 AUVI.
Pretty sad about VVPR. I think I probably start that a little bit more freely. If the shares didn't literally almost disappear instantly, went down almost 200K in the matter of like 40 seconds. And if that thing continues, the odds are it's going to run out. And I didn't want to risk it for the biscuit.
Grom.
I don't want to sit back down.
AUVI.
Futures getting a bounce here now, 40.69.
WLDS.
EAT, Zach's surprise trader, Brinker, Echo Alpha Tango.
AUVI, AUVI, AUVI.
WLDS. CYXT.
WLDS 14K.
I'm missing something because AUVI is hard to borrow.
Grom.
AUVI.
WLDS.
See that on the chart.
Grom NTB.
Oh. What's that other one that had up? CVV. Still grinding. The daily on this is insane. Look at that.
EVTL. Grom. EVTL.
TSLA Tesla near $168 now.
VVPRLNT. EVTLNTB.
This is actually a dark pool that printed 298, but the high of this move was 296. And it was kind of funny because, you know, it was looking for that over under 3 the same way that it gave it just over here, just now at 1055. It was looking for it at 1003. And a trader behind me was sitting offering 296. And these algos, Digital Warfare, see that and go, no, 296 is now the top. And then it fades all the way back to the downside. So, yeah, man, you know, it's Digital Warfare. It is what it is. You need to react. This is why I don't like sitting on the book when I'm kind of trading these things, just waiting for the areas and then taking the fills. Giving that over under 3 again, flushing all the way to 270, and I'm almost asking myself, is there room for one more pop and drop? Pop, drop, and roll. I mean, when you zoom out on this thing, you see the setup that it's giving you today. You know, 3 is the level. It could not make a higher high. I would not be surprised though if we go over the high of the day, do a lot of volume, and then, you know, that's the final exit. It's going to be tough for them to match the volume from yesterday. It was like, what, like 200, 300 million from yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. That's a wide range, but like maybe 200 million from yesterday, give or take. And I don't think they're going to have that. I mean, it's Friday. You know, if I was an algo and I was kind of in this and I needed an exit move, you know, I would be terrified right now. I'd be looking for that exit. So yeah, shorts potentially could be good there. I'm looking to short this thing if we can actually get over 320 and then go back down. So that's my kind of idea on that one. Currently short until at
if
28.
you got him.
I'm just looking for covers
Like
now.
a
Back
good
to
one.
VWAP.
All right, guys, I was so excited to be in this trade and on the show that I forgot to put on my mic. So I'm mic'd up, ready to go.
That means we don't got
in this AI long.
Grom
AI
looking
had a
nice.
little move on it earlier. We had that basically that parabolic move upward, and I just
INTC,
basically
Intel,
took it
CEO
on the
currently on
retracement here.
CNBC.
Added, and then wait for that move up. Got out, broke VWAP, but very, very, you know, short break of VWAP, and it created higher lows right above VWAP, now kind of rejecting on that bounce. So I'm scaling into this one. Long technically at 60s, we're at 52, so out of the money currently, but looking for that bounce up and that VWAP hold.
LIVN, Livanova,
into this. So far, you know,
says add
3
software
ads and
update to
building.
recall for
So
LifeSpark
I like
system for risk
this-
of
I like this
unintentional
long.
extended pump
You
stop
heard Brendo
during
talk about it
control of
this morning. The guys
failure.
were talking about it on the
FDA has
morning
received
show.
2
AI is all
injuries
the
and
hype
no
right
deaths
now,
to
whether
the
you like it or
LifeSpark
not, whether it makes
system.
sense
That's
to you,
Lima,
whether
India,
you find
Victor,
it silly,
November.
it doesn't matter. That's what's moving the markets, and we want to play with what's moving. So we're in this name. Obviously, Meta getting a huge bump today too off that AI news. Look at that huge wick up. I mean, like, you don't typically see these types of wicks on these big cap names unless they're in earnings. And then we got a big move up to 152.50 before we're tracing, but we're not far off that high. We are closing in on that 151 quickly here on Meta. It's retracing more aggressively than the market is, so showing its relative strength. Yeah, inching in, continuing to print newer highs on the day here. 50.87 is Meta. This one is moving, and it's moving quickly. Some volume backing that up as well. So we'll keep an eye on these trades. Doesn't look like anything else. Oh, well, Tesla, what am I saying? Tesla is moving to the high side now, continuing to print newer highs, 167.99. That's the high, so we're at 168 store, a series of higher lows, a series of higher highs, an upward channel. All right! Hold all the right signs. You know, maybe they're duping everybody in. I like what I see, though, so let's go ahead and play those calls. I'm going to be looking for here a retracement on Tesla. All right! That upward channel. So you can just draw that quickly. Any retracement maybe into that 167, 166 and a half. I'll be looking to go along there until it doesn't work out. So that's the plan. I don't typically trade Tesla, but yeah, that's the plan at the moment. All right, back to this AI trade. We're getting a nice little bounce off this level, so it's holding that channel and that holding view up for now. So now we're in the money on this one. I'm looking to take profits through the break of 80. So we're going to go ahead and set some resting orders here. There we go. And we're going to take, you know what, I'm not going to wait till 80. I'll take it out at 79 because I'm feeling whimsical. So we'll sit there and wait for that one. But, you know, let's not count our chickens before they hatch because it's still range bound and we need a break of the range really to have a trade on. So I'm watching Meta, I'm watching AI, and I'm watching Tesla. Those will be my trades unless something else comes up.
Intel CEO on
Sean
CNBC
McKenna.
What are you watching in the background, Market Talk? It's that live trading by Trader TV.
Let's take off Holo. That hasn't done much today. Had that one on earlier. Okay, woo! Look at this move, big boy move up on Grom. That's a lot of volume supporting that move. Nice little base around.
I just linked it to you.
Then you have an immediate pop up to 2.5. Do we have a headline here on Grom? Let's have a look real quick. GROM. I can type. I promise. All right, here we go. GROM. I'm not seeing a newer headline. I had some stuff coming in on the 25th. And the 24th, nothing. Today is the 27th. So no new catalyst unless maybe Brendo can get back to us with something. It is really moving here, creating higher highs. This one's going to the high side. So what did he say off 250? You know what? It's not a bad short, but you know I would never take that short. That's more of a parabolic trader short. I'm looking for a retracement. And I'll get in on a 1 or 2 minute retracement, and then maybe I'll do it once or twice. For continuations up, but I'm not going to punch up at these highs. I'm going to look for some red. That ain't my style. Have a look at Grom. I think you might like that one.
Yeah, I'll take a look there in a second. So just kind of going with everybody having a laugh at if I was an algo. Yeah, man, I am not an algo. I'm definitely a human. And thank you to everybody saying, somebody was like, "Oh, Sharif and Luca, you guys are looking sharp today, guys." I got a haircut, but my
Remark MARK tweeting says continuing to show the strength of our commercially ready platform.
Nice little fresh haircut
this
for
is
the
another
weekend,
step
going to a party,
toward expanding our footprint
large and in charge. But anyways, guys, I want to say very quickly,
it actually started.
If you're not following me on Instagram, feel free to. This is my thing. I can't click it right now because I need to sign in.
It started with
if you're wondering, but I posted this on my story.
Two different guys. I don't know whatever happened. I haven't turned these guys on in forever.
We asked ChatGPT.
Is it loud for you guys?
Market-beating ETF. And
sounds
here's
like
what
it might
happened.
be.
I'll essentially summarize it for you guys.
Oh, this is gonna be
the AI said it's too hard. We can't do it.
Really?
Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, man. Take your bet. It's digital warfare. Anything is possible. Even AIs are having trouble beating the market.
New Casey Neistat video. Let's see. Give me something to do. Not see one. Oh, I didn't search him either. Usually, I think I'm subscribed to him. I thought it would have popped up.
The greatest moment of my life, not including like when my kids were born or like my wedding day or any of those important things. Okay, the greatest moment of my life happened to be captured on camera in my daily vlog. The day I got my first boosted board.
So fast!
So Boosted Board, the company, went out of business right around the same time that we decided to move back to New York City. And I had this bleak realization that someday in the not too distant future, I will both be living in New York City and all my Boosted Boards will be dead. Bleak. So I decided then and there to build out a Boosted Board surplus that would last me for the rest of my life. A lifetime boosted surplus. I need to prepare for 33 years of boosting. That means I need about 11 boards. So let me walk you through my current Boosted Board inventory. These four are my daily drivers. 4 boards, fully charged, ready to go at all times. These are my dead boards. None of these work. I sought out any remaining dead stock that is like brand new boards that you could still buy, and then I bought all of them. But you see how that's blinking like that? That's an error message. This never before ridden boosted board does not function. Maybe it can be fixed, maybe that battery needs to be replaced. Two of my last 6 irreplaceable, brand new, unopened boosted boards. 2 don't function at all. These guys here, they're toast. And today, January 24th, in the year of our Lord, 2023, today I'm giving one of these away. I'm giving one away to a most extraordinary friend because he just completed something that literally no human has ever done before. It's an amazing story. How's your confidence level? It's a little too good. He's flying.
IMUX up.
What's up?
What's up, bro? I love your stuff.
Jericho, what's your background?
How far back?
Give me the long one and then I'll edit this.
Okay, so long one. My dad was in the army. So
BZFD, BuzzFeed shares Compington highs now up 55%.
When I was 17 years old, I joined the army, and I spent 20 years as an army ranger. I deployed Iraq and Afghanistan a number of times, and then since retiring, I've kind of just done whatever I wanted. That put me into like some freelance journalism opportunities, some film producing, some film tech advising.
So why I interrupted you there, Jericho, is because Jericho and I met on set for Project Power, which is the Jamie Foxx movie. And he was there to make sure everybody was handling their, like, the fake prop firearms correctly, right?
Right.
And I was just there because I'm friends with the directors and they gave me a spot in their movie, which they will never, ever do again. So I was a nightmare on set. Look at that, it's me. Wait, no, that's Jamie Foxx. That's me. This is the movie that Jericho and I both worked on. And Jericho, why is your parachute? Why is your parachute on my couch?
This AI does look like it wants to try higher, huh?
Jericho.
They're the parachutes that I used during our most recent adventure where we went and skydived onto all 7 continents in the shortest amount of time possible.
Jericho, I was trying to set this up as like the big thing that you did that I'm trying to share with my audience. You just glossed over the fact that you...
The 9 former U.S. and Canadian military service members broke 3 world records.
No one else has ever done before. A world record.
And I think maybe the most important detail is like the why. Why?
The why. Because we all know, I mean, as people are watching this video, we all know you have to do something kind of a little bit jazzy to get attention, and fundraising for nonprofits is extremely difficult. But then to make them click again to donate, super hard. So we wanted to do something really special,
we're on track
something
for 5
that
nodes in 4
everyone
years.
thought would be impossible. of doing it in under 7 days.
That's INTC.
In order to get people to follow along and watch. And the
Indian
more they
River
follow
Tango
along and
Charlie.
watched, then the more they got on board with their team, the more that they would want to donate to this organization.
Now, this was all done to raise money for scholarships for children of fallen service members.
Looking to financially support families of fallen Special Operations soldiers get an education.
100% of all the donations
Sewn
will
up.
be going to Folds of Honor.
That's called the Folds of Honor Foundation, and they provide scholarships to kids whose parent was killed or severely disabled during the course of the last 20 years of our nation being at war.
S&P futures getting another pop here, 4072.
Nibble.
What was your favorite? Was Cairo your favorite?
The time under canopy in Cairo is my favorite, but my actual favorite jump was the one in Barcelona, because it was just super illegal.
So that's it. That's why. This whole video, by the way, is about me giving you a boosted board.
Oh, sweet.
So that's why I wanted to give Jericho that boosted board. I mean, I would have given it to him anyway, but the fact that you and your team did such an unbelievable thing, and not just for vanity, but to raise money for an unbelievably important cause, is pretty special. Special enough for a fucking YouTuber like me to give you one of my skateboards, Jericho.
I'm your favorite skateboarding.
You are. You are.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put all the information below, by the way, for the fundraiser to help these children of military personnel that were disabled or killed in combat. Wonderful cause. If you can donate, just click the link below.
So, you know, that's why I love the market. You know, you kind of put your money where your mouth is, and you put your money where your mouth
Luca,
is, and go from there. Yeah.
Somebody wants to know where you can get that hat from.
You can get this hat from the store,
the
from
store,
the
which
YouTube.
is on
God,
YouTube,
I don't know. From
Yeah.
the YouTube store, you basically share a medium. You know, can you whatever makes sense to you? And I'm just laughing because I'm like, you know, AI is like, I can do anything.
ACRS.
Also, I am letting it go. I'm just not like dabbling. But yeah, if we do get back up, break, I kind of like this for a little bit of a move. You know, that's actually a pretty solid level, like the high being 244. So yeah, just breaking that level, a little bit of an over-under, then flushing back into VWAP. You know, volume is always the tell. Volume kind of spiked and dropped off really, really quick. You know, does it have, I love heading for under daily, and I'll drag it over for everybody to see very quickly. You know, 4 is, this is obviously, you know, big move from yesterday, multi-day run.
BZFT.
Yesterday, my level was like 220. We're now above that. So the next is 4, kind of, you know, it's not too much size because I really want it to go higher. You know, if it goes back down to 3, I'll basically cover this like on the 3 flush. You know, but we'll I'm going for 2750, which is essentially VWAP. So if that does print 50s, I will be fully out of that position, and 200 in
for retracement back to VWAP, or maybe back to that 150-ish area. Would now be or so. There we go. Now we're breaking. We're breaking through 88s now. I'm sitting at 94s to get filled. This is a bigger go even more. If you're here at 90, he's away from getting a big boy. This is up here. 93s, 94s. We get the fill. We're spending the money on this one already, man. This is a nice little move up. All right, so now we got to test 17s. 17s is at our front door. So now the next little area, we're going to take some out. How much are we going to take out first and foremost? We'll get percentage short.
Fun in a trade. Yeah, on about the 99.99 looks out, netting very steep. You know, kind of bouncing off and then floating to the upside. And then today, sort of, you know, falling off from where like a brick go back. You know, but this trade, I'm long 44s.
So we're over 50 pennies in the money on this. We're waiting here at 07s to get filled. Here comes 17 again. There's some size on the book, typically AI. Okay, so we'll tell you quickly here what the average volume on AI. Okay, so it's 1.8 million shares, 1.9 million shares. There we go. We get the break of 17. 17 is no longer a level, but then we're going to have a lot of people initiating shorts at this level, and that's why we get the dip down and people taking profit, obviously, through that 17. But there we go. The buyers step up again, and we're going to get that back and forth action above and. Okay. I like when Brad talks into my ear. It's very exciting. Anyway, looks like we got Brendo at the big desk with social sentiment. Okay, so we'll keep going.
Hey guys, I'm mostly green board to show you at this point this morning so far as far as what's being discussed on social media. If you're seeing this board for the first time, very simple representation of comments that are being made for individual names on social media platforms. The more intense the green, the more positive the sentiment. Obviously the other way for negative as far as red is concerned. If you see gray like this, however, just means there's no real clear direction on which
AI, more highs now for C3 AI, $17.05, up 13%.
Did fail at that high from yesterday, or that resistance point from late in the day yesterday. BuzzFeed making a move through that day high as well. There's Mullen as well back higher, GNSQs to name a few here, but mostly green here so far, guys. Back to you.
Oh, we're just getting excited. Well, I'm getting excited over here because we just got the fill, baby, through 1707s on AI. Now this is up almost 13.5%. This one is pumping to the high side off that AI news. Obviously, we're gonna ride this one like a horse. I don't know. We're gonna ride it. We're gonna ride it. That's all we know. We're still holding. We're not holding a lot anymore, 10% of the position, but we're gonna
Watching
ride this
AI.
one through. This one is pumping through 17 now at 17.25. This one's going. I'm pumped about this one. I think this is where I'm gonna take my profit here. There we go. So we get. Oh, that's an ugly wick there. Okay, so that's kind of anticlimactic. I thought I was gonna get up here. Anyway, so we're out of that position. Nice little ride from 40s. Where do we get 40s? Okay, so that's not too bad of a position there. Yeah, hey, if you're still holding, good on you. It looks like it's got more to the high side. Let's see what the daily looks like on this bad boy. Okay, let's load this up. So it looks like we've been moving lately already. Oh, this is wrong. Okay, excuse me here. There we go. Yeah, we have been in a nice little uptrend on AI. Looks like we got that bounce off, I want to say 10, little above 10, 10 or so. And it's been one nice move to the high side. It really got propelled today, breaking through this 14, 15, I want to say 15 resistance. It broke through like nobody's business. You had another area of resistance here around 15.75, which is this peak. Breaking through that. We got the 200 though. This is the daily. So we have the 200 coming up. 18, I want to say by the time we get there, it's at 18.04 at the moment. That's going to be an interesting area of resistance, and then you have a series of peaks here that we have to look at as well as consolidation areas like this one here at around exactly where we're at now, 17.5. Well, we're close to 17.5. We're at 17.25, but we'll probably be there shortly. Yeah, we're going to encounter a lot of resistance up here. No one's bones about it. This one's made a real big retracement down. Look how high we were in January 2021. Guys, we got up to 183 on this. We're talking about a stock that bounced off $10. So this one's got ample
Just
room
so
to the outside.
slow.
Probably a lot of bag holding.
I just can't hit the button.
ZFD, Lucas, go ahead, bro.
This POS.
Just so slow.
It's so slow.
To the 350 level, so yeah, it's kind of
Share my
interesting.
screen, Brad.
Yeah, man, share your screen there. Yeah, BZFD 350.
BZFD
this is
start.
Interesting. This is what I wanted to see. I'm now super excited. Gonna be patient with this one. So Intel gave a pop, and I tried to go for the 351, couldn't get it. I'm gonna get out of the rest of Intel, but yeah, locking in a very nice winner on that one, covering the majority. You know, in the 60s on the scalp. Somebody was like, "Oh, look, the scalp Intel." So basically, I was trying to get out, you know, down over there.
WLDS HTB.
Yeah, on the VWAP area, but I was bidding like 51s and I didn't get it, so then I'm just getting out the rest over there. Yeah, just a heads up. But yeah, BZFD.
Later, Adley.
You know, to
Have a
go
good
back
weekend, man.
quickly to BZFD, and this is teamwork to truly make the dream work.
I don't know why
over
it's not
here.
showing it to me. I just loaded it.
Yeah, so
Platform
BZFD is extra exciting here. So I do want it to go higher. basically taking another fill, so now average 336. We'll see if that 355 offer wants to fill. I mean, I do really like this. You know, 375 is like the better area. This is like a nice up move now. So 375, 85, 95 into that 4 level. And then if it runs 4, you know, probably get some stops there over under 4, risk off 420. That's basically what I'm thinking at this current moment. So we'll see what it wants to do. You know, if it fades from here, it fades from here. I got what I got, and then I'm still going for the 3 cover. So yeah, it is kind of popping, you know, doing a little bit of a volume spike. But again, that 3, the daily, like the 375 into 4 is like the interesting area. So I'm pretty excited about that one. And then lastly, if you want to go quickly over to Tesla, Leanne is saying, Luca,
TXMD, Therapeutics MD,
like it's,
report Cigna is out with a new coverage policy stating that Therapeutics MD Mdexi is now covered.
69. Do I have 420 shares? I will not share the answer
That's
to that
Tango
one. But
X-ray
you
Michael
guys can
Delta.
take a guess on that. Where am I covering this? To be honest, I don't know. Let me see the chart. Maybe if we can actually dip back down into 169, I'll go for like $1. I'm sort of loosely risking off, like it's spending a lot of time in this vicinity, and I'm kind of risking off of 170. I don't have a stop at 170, but I'm gonna kind of watch how that 170, you know, sort of giving me the feel of an over-under. You know, maybe we break, run, pop, drop. But if we drop right now, I am going for like a 169 cover. So, you know, give me 69 cents on that win. I'll take it and move on with my life and see if we get a couple other trades going. Another heads up, Amazon is now approaching.
What are you guys watching? AI?
So yeah, 102 Amazon, looking for the over on that one. We'll see if it wants to pop and then start taking some shorts on that as well.
Yeah, I should be long this, but I am not. That's cool.
Kind of just assisting here at the moment. All right, so wow, AI going to the high side, rejecting off that 1730 though, but still above 17. And you know, you got to basically, I mean, where do you give this to? Let's have a look here quickly. Just give me a moment. Where are we going to do our analysis from? Yeah, you look, there's an interesting area here at that 1675. But ahead of that, obviously, is a whole dollar at 17. Ideally, you want to see it hold 17. So if you're going to get in on a dip here, I would say, you know, scale in. Don't put your full position at 17 and then maybe have something waiting around that 16 3/4 area in case it dips down there, because there is a clear level of support. A nice little peak here, a consolidation area, the high end of a consolidation area here at around that 1675. There we go. Now we're getting back into 17s. We're at printing 02s at the moment, so a big boy flush down off that. How high do we get there? 32s we got, and so now we're down 30 pennies back into 02s, but 17 holding for the moment, which should be interesting. Yeah, we're gonna get a bounce here. Looks like, at least for the moment, off that whole dollar level. You know, better safe than sorry in my books, especially if you're up and you don't want to get back money. I would take a half position again at that 17, and then another maybe whatever position, half, quarter, whatever you want to scale into at that 16 3/4. So that's my play on AI. Now, having a look at some of these big tech names, because they really are worth mentioning. You have Meta continuing to print higher local highs here, 150, 136. We're at 16s at the moment. You have Tesla continuing to print to the high side. Basically, 170 is in our sights, 169.94. That's where we're at now on Tesla. We're printing $0.50 right now, 49s, 50s, etc. These have been very aggressive moves up, but you haven't seen that kind of response on this retracement from the market. So there have been secular names. There hasn't been a general market response. We're 77s here on the ES March contract, while we printed as high as 93. So testing that 4100. You know, I've talked about this going back a few weeks now on the bigger macro picture with respect to this, you know, at least this bullish trend that we're on. Let's not call it a market or anything quite yet, but let's bring in the indexes here to have a look at the indexes, see where we're closing and if we have broken any newer highs. So this is the SPX index, not the ES March contract. This is the index itself. And you'll see on this chart that we really have respected this.
Stir it, fat ass,
stir it. Back a ways, man. This goes back a
Stir
year.
my 250 calorie chicken and bowl rice. Chicken and rice bowl. Said that better.
I just tuned in and I was just like, go man, go.
They should be given. The more, you know, a breakout through them means more. So now we've had closing, like basically we
The hell's on the bottom right?
On an intraday basis. Now we're
Looks like a
closing
game.
above it consistently. So that's what I'm looking at here.
I have
I'm
no
looking
idea.
at this possible breakout. And then next, I'm looking
Some
for a
sort
close
of path to
above
something
that
with a bunch of
4100
arrows
level
and blotches on it.
SPX. You need a close above that to create a new high. I think that would be really interesting indicator. Obviously, you know, we may have CPI next week completely change things, right? Coming in hot.
I figured it out.
Earnings dates that
Could tell that was a video game of the war in Ukraine.
For the moment, it looks bullish, and I think that the market, you know, is
What if I told you it was
stride,
both?
you know, thinking, okay, you know, we're kind of, we're meeting estimates.
It's a
so
game about the war.
Conception, man.
Nice little move on
Nice.
some
I like
The
your chat.
wars
Hulk
of the
fart.
game.
I am trying to figure out. Yeah, guys, just heads up. Tesla 170 looks pretty interesting for anybody that's interested in that.
Like you're losing a little bit of weight, buddy.
At 170.01. I'm gonna let it break and watch what it wants to do here. You know, do we break and pop?
All
and
we can
drop
do
and
is start.
roll and whatever. I
Yeah.
basically, I wish I could show you the chart, but I
The
basically
constant
covered
losing
some
and maintaining
into
is the
that
hard part.
flush, and now I'm sort of holding this to
Tesla
watch, you know,
now
where do we go?
over
Do we keep going, to the north side?
$170.
Do we break in? Do we instantly break 170.50 and keep
Thank you
going?
for noticing.
Or do we stop? Yeah, I would love to know how to get rid of one of these. I don't know why
It'll
there's
go
two
better.
charts here, but okay, yeah.
That's what happens when you
having
don't
a day, man.
tune
I'm
into
having a
your
day with these
thing
things.
every couple of months.
It's all good, man. So basically, Tesla. I think we're gonna we can eventually flate. This one. This button over here. Okay, beautiful. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I don't use TradingView, if you guys haven't noticed. But yeah, here we go. So I'm still holding that, but essentially covered a little bit into that flush. What's notable about Tesla, which I kind of missed, I didn't mention this, but there was a buyer at 169.50 for 900 lots, and it filled it, and then it kind of held. And then we ran into the 170 level, at which point had, you know, 2,000 lots, give or take. Like, it is a relatively, you know, newer level. So yeah, let's see where this, you know, wants to go. It kind of looks like a very nice, healthy, strong uptrend now that I'm looking at it. So yeah, maybe gonna cover the rest of that position. Probably gonna take the L if I cover here, but I'm gonna be very patient for maybe a 170, and then I'll end flat on that one. But for the time being, we are gonna go to Brendo at the big desk for European close.
Hey guys, as we wrap up the week here for the European markets, a bit of a mixed board as we're seeing as far as North America is concerned as well. We started pretty positive, come all the way back. A few of these basically flat on the day, just waiting for a few other final prints to come through, but FTSE 300 right now closing in positive territory. The overall, however, stock 600 did get there, 0.12 to the upside. It was red for most of the session, but very, very mixed. Italy the best off here, 0.72. To end the week to the upside.
Word there, it looks like. Okay, but hey, North American markets are positive, and that's what we're trading, so we'll take that. All right, guys. Tesla is just continuing to print new highs. Apple's printing new highs. 145.65 now on Apple. It hasn't been the strongest lately, but it's been weaseling its way up. Let's have a look at the daily chart on this one. Yeah, look at that. It's been kind of deceptive. You know, it's still under the 200-day moving average, right? So not the biggest bull move, obviously. So 125 looks like it rejected there. 145. Let's see what it does at that 150 and that 200-day moving average. We'll see. AI held 17. So this is what we've been talking about. I still don't have a long play on here, even though I said maybe the dip off 17 was money. You know, I'll wait. I'll wait on this one. I'm just not really sure about it, and there's no point really losing any money. Yeah, I could have a stop right below 17 or give it like 3 or 4 pennies. I mean, I can do that. But I'd rather set up a little bit better than it is right now. So I'll continue to watch this one, but I like where it's going. It's obviously, you know, going to give me opportunity still. It's a slow grinder, like I said, so a bit more safe.
TK.
Geez, everything's moving to the high side. Really, they're everything on right now, except maybe Amazon. It's kind of flat a little bit. This one was strong earlier on, to be honest. It was like you heard Neil take this one. He wrote it for like several dollars. But, you know, since then, it's kind of been these other names. It's been Tesla, it's been Apple, a little bit of Microsoft now, trying to get off a little bit. It's been slower than the other ones. That's why I probably retracing a bit more. Google likewise as well, you know, 40 pennies off the high. So I don't have a trade in any of these names at the moment. I've been keeping my eye on BuzzFeed, obviously. How come my BuzzFeed? Try this one. There we go.
How many people out there are like,
so
Tesla's back, baby?
I don't have any trades on this one. I'm gonna wait. I got shorts ready for it. So if this one
Until
breaks
people stop
below
hating on
the
Elon.
to to the low side and then gives me some sort of consolidation sideways move, I'll be ready, but I'm not going to try to preempt this one. I lost a little bit of money on, I think, MOGL or MGLO or whatever it was called yesterday, trying to preempt some of these shorts above VWAP, and even when they would get below VWAP, they weren't sufficiently below. Like, look how many times BuzzFeed has kind of broken below VWAP there, and then immediately retrace, and look at that big boy move up. So it's going to have to be a sustained move and kind of consolidation sideways with under VWAP with BuzzFeed for me to take anything there. So what's the chat talking about? LCID, people are saying. Okay, so Lucid quietly probably having a day here. Let's have a look at the Lucid chart. Yeah, it's a bit slow, but it's up.
DKNG DraftKings got a pop here on the Wall Street Journal headline, Dow Jones headline.
Not much of a pop on
Also, of
Lucid,
course,
to be
taps
honest with you.
DraftKings to build
891
buzz for
bottom,
Super Bowl
926
commercial.
top,
That's Delta Kilo
not
November
much of a
Golf.
mover. Rivian,
Tango
I
Alpha
think, was
Papa.
a better play, at least earlier it was. I don't know if it's retraced at the moment. Yeah, so Rivian was a nice little bottom there, 1814, and then an 1878 top, but it looks like it's lost a little bit of steam. Hey, retracing here though, so testing day's highs. Again, with this market move up, looks like it's moving in tandem with the market, Luca.
Yep.
BREA.
We'll see what happens here. We'll see where things go. Just looking.
Shares
back
are open
at,
now,
kind of
IPO.
like, obviously, Tesla's very strong, but I'm willing to. This thing keeps falling out. Willing to. We'll see where it goes, man. Maybe it goes to 200.
Now at $5.26.
Life moves on, man. Doesn't really matter.
Priced at $5.
This one, it's not really.
Zone cut some.
Opening at
So it
$5.
actually gave a nice little bit of a fade, and I was noticing that I was in the money on it, and it was okay, but it's not right. It's not there yet, right? Like, let's see if this wants to.
That's Bravo Romeo Echo Alpha now at $5.26 and halted.
It's slow, but yeah, let's see if this actually wants to. I don't think it broke 55s. So 355.
Shares up 26 cents.
Yeah. Well, Sharice asking me, he's like, hey, do you want a spro? And I'm like, yeah, make a nice little short there.
Halted on a circuit breaker.
Okay, yeah, so I got shorts on board. I'm getting a short spro delivered to me.
Love race.
355 on BuzzFeed didn't break to the upside yet. It needs to break for this to be good, so I'm not going to add to it yet. The thing is with these small cap, call it small cap, whatever, but when it's moving up like this and it's very, very slow, like you need the extension move to the upside for the like the parabolic extension move. That's the short. Then it fades back down, so it's like up and down. Like that is the money fills. That's what I want to see. If this thing is like, slow grinding and then it's like there's a level there, like right now, if I was a robot, I'd be like, how can I fill this order to then rip it against the order to potentially make that order cover so that I can offset it both ways, right? So I just kind of feel like that. And, the same thing that we see, it doesn't matter if it's small caps or large caps, you don't really get the crazy move until it clears out the other side. So as an example on BuzzFeed right here, which is a good example, and let me just drag this over for everybody to see, it doesn't go down.
Marijuana moment.
And then down.
Reporting now, Massachusetts recreational marijuana sales have officially exceeded $4 billion.
Right now it's kind of slow and consolidating. I really want to see it go up really fast into like 380, 390. That's the money fill for like the up and then back down and then back into like the 320. So if I can get 50 cents from that, I'm going to wait. My position right now is okay. I'm willing to let it, go up and then come back down. Unfortunately, I didn't get Amazon, so I guess this thing didn't go over the
What about it, bro?
level. Just briefly, it went like 102.
Anybody else hear that?
Tesla, ticker TSLA. The $200 calls coming in on the ask.
Oh, $200! It's going to the moon!
That's ticker TSLA. The $200 calls coming in on the ask, expiring February 3rd.
Sort of consolidating initially, running up, running back down, and now what I say to myself is, and where's the line again? Draw a nice little line here. This is that like interesting area at like 102. So like 102 is like the over-under. So then if it goes over again, that's where I want the shorts. I want it at the over-under spot. I don't want to, be like, oh yeah, 102, it's a resistance line, so like let me short it there. And especially not going into the afternoon, like that is not the plan. The plan is let it go up, I'll short it there, let it go back down, then I actually make money. If I short it here and try to cover here, it just doesn't make too much sense. I would rather have that whiplash action. So, you can do it on Amazon, you can do it on BuzzFeed, you can do it, this is a repeatable strategy that I look for myself. Tesla is kind of giving me the feel that it's maybe struggling.
Zone 73 KTB.
172. I mean, eventually we're going to get a move back down. It's just a matter of time as, the
63K.
Go to 175 straight to 175. I'm gonna get absolutely destroyed. I know people are laughing, saying like, Luca,
Was just me, lol.
Like it's fine, don't worry. I'm very, very comfortable in the position that I have. I'm basically $1 out of the money right now, give or take. So it's nothing absolutely crazy, and I can still kind of let it go. But you know, the only thing that's on my mind is a potential. It's Friday, options that are expiring today. I did not look at the call options outstanding, you know, at 170, 175, and so on and so forth. So you know, is there that potential gamma squeeze action that could happen? You know, is Tesla going up right now, and then they're going to come out of nowhere and be like, by the way, guys, remember the robot that we made? Well, it has crazy AI, you know, obviously, but like, you know, maybe you didn't know. And then everyone's like, oh my God, Tesla calls to the moon. So I think for myself, I'm going to watch this at like, you know, 172.50 right now, 173. If it continues to go, I mean, this is the parabolic move that I like to see for like a fade back down. So I do wanna stick with it for the time being, and then see what happens. And Jason Holland saying, Luca, there's hundreds of thousands of call options in the money and nearly no puts in the money. Yeah, I know. But eventually, you know, the liquidity vacuum fade back to the downside maybe comes to fruition. So we'll see what happens. BuzzFeed is going. BuzzFeed is going to the north side now. So yeah, I want to see this higher, but I'm gonna start. You know what? Let me see if I get some over here. Let's maybe get some over here, and then see if I can get some. Yeah, maybe scale my orders on this one. This is definitely like, keep your eye on this, guys. If you're watching this, if you're trading it, you know, when I kind of loosely refer to the parabolic move to the upside and downside, what you want to see in the tape when you're watching it is just kind of tape teleportation. So you want to see something kind of go up, go crazy, like the tape starts teleporting. Like these are the areas that you should be making decisions, because these are the areas where, you know, it could go up, fill you, go back down, or could go up, you know, fill you, go into an up halt. You know, the float's a little bit larger on this one, so I don't really anticipate a potential up halt, but we'll see what happens, man. This 375, there's a little bit of offers over here. I was pretty slow with that. Let's see if I can get some more up there and go from there, man. Yeah, I kind of like 375 into 4, so that's pretty good. For the move back down, we'll see what happens. Maybe it spends a little bit of time here and then goes down. There's somebody offering 375. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more there. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, man.
BZFD might be the CRA1 today. Dips rips there.
A little bit of that VWAP, 50 period bounce back to the north side. You know, 4100 is it going to test today? Is it going to test today? I think so. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Tesla hitting $173 now. Tango Sandy Lima Alpha.
You're the long guy.
Hey, I mean, I don't want to get slapped in the face, right? Guys, AI. I feel like, you know what, like a total loser for not taking my own advice and taking that 17 dip. I had a hunch, I said. I had a hunch that it was going to go down. Why did I have a hunch? Why didn't I just shut my mouth and actually take
WT, Wisdom Tree, Zach's Blockchain, Innovators Pick,
a 30-cent retracement
Whiskey
here. We're
Tango.
break the high of the day, 32s. We're sitting at 32s. I'm seeing 30s come in now.
Sound 24K.
Strong,
Zone.
strong. The market's strong. Everything's strong. Tesla's flying to the high side. Absolutely flying. We're at high of days. 173.44. Fly so high. Proudly screaming there in the back. I love it. It's a good mood. Everybody's pumped today, man. Everything's pumping to the high side. We're long.
HTV just in time for it to make the move, lol.
Okay, so Luca's got an assessment here on Tesla. What you got?
Yeah, guys, so I'm basically, that was like a super painful move to go through. This is like, you know, when things extend, it's at the point that you're like, I need to get out of this, that you probably should add a little more. So I added to that. We'll see how it goes. If at this point it makes another high, like I'm out of the trade. I'm out of the trade because, I mean, I don't know. Are we just going to gamma squeeze all the way to 175? Like maybe, but here I am, so short this now. Added to that. That was a pretty good add. I wish I could show the charts because they're just not loading right now. I don't know. It's just a problem. But, you know, now there's the potential to go back through to 172. Yeah, but the problem is every time I change it, it doesn't,
BFIN, Bank Financial Corporation extends and expands share buyback. That's Bravo Foxtrot, India, November. BREA, IPO today, resuming trade now. Share is opened at $5, priced at $5, now at $4.43, and halted again on the way down.
At below 172. And then I'm going to go for 171, 170. We'll see if that wants to happen. Man, as fast as these things go up,
there's no way these guys are trading real money. They would not be
openly discussing exact now.
exactly where they're trading. I mean, my size, I mean, I don't know what kind of size. If they could be trading the same size as me for all I know, and then it really wouldn't matter. But I know my size isn't going to affect anything.
You know what? TradingView, for as good as everybody says that it is, I like our
MCW, Mr. Car Wash, shares getting a pop here to the high on volume. $10.05.
And this is solid, man. This is solid.
All right, I'm gonna end the stream for now. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be taking any trades here soon. AI up through 1740 would have been looking for that what was it, 1790 area, but it's not doing it. SOUN, we're about out of shares, and that's the only other thing I see moving. So have a good weekend. I appreciate y'all being here. I will be back Monday morning, obviously, and until then, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Peace.
When it goes up, but it's a $2 stock. I like it because it's been quite.
MCW.
Son HTB.